or instruments. So what's this word and how is it relevant to this year's IPL? So if you give me the word, 5 points. How is it relevant? 5 points. And the relevance does not have to be explained in a lot of words. Even if you make a basic connection, I will still sort of accept it. Word is a very easy one, actually. So absolutely go for it. And if you can give me the connection, nothing like it. This is very recent, so you know, might not be something that okay. 3, 2, 1. Can give a couple of, and here we go. So Sukalyans is the last one we'll be able to take. So anybody who's mentioned, so for example, Sukalyan has only mentioned the word, so I can give you Sukalyan 5 points because I cannot be sure if, you know, for example, you knew what the connection to the IPL was. No. So Rishikesh has mentioned it correctly, so I will give Rishikesh 10 points. Shivadarshan, can't give it to you. Ramesh Natarajan, sorry, can't give it to you. Gaurav Sundaraman, yes, absolutely right. You have nailed it.
Yeah. Out of 15, I've got 3 right so far.
Actually, I think Gaurav, I can give you 5 points because the explanation is not entirely correct, I think. Kshitij and Mohit, 5 points each because just the word, so it's, you know, almost sort of a English question, really.
Shouldn't you watch with Appa so that you don't miss out on?
Right, Mohit. Jayant not getting it right. Ashwin is right. Mayank got it all right. Mayank, would you want to tell everybody the answer on the mic because you've got it precisely correct?
It's duet videos to connect with the fans, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is, the word is duets, and they will basically let fans make these two-way videos on Hotstar, I think Disney Hotstar, to sort of you know, submit as user generated content.
I think I mentioned that only, just that I didn't say user generated content, right? I said the noise and background will be replaced.
Okay, yeah, I think fair enough. I'll use my discretion and give it to you there. Because like I said, best answer policy, anything that is close enough, acceptable, not a problem. But it had to be a description of some sort. So fair enough, Gaurav, we are giving you 10 on that one.
First match CSK match.
Okay, sorry, Mayank's not able to. Sorry, Mayank. Yeah, go ahead, Mayank. If you want to just describe it in a little more detail, I'll give you the chance.
So basically, it's like the in-stadium experience they want to bring. Like for, in the EPL, they're showing Zoom screens, right? People are on Zoom calls, so kind of on the same sort of things.
Yes, absolutely. So that's what Gaurav was saying as well, which is why I'm kind of being generous and giving Gaurav the points there, which means that we'll take a look at the scores because things can be very, very interesting in the last round. Right now, Ramesh Natarajan with the lead, but that lead is a narrow one because Gaurav just got upgraded another 5 points on that one. So Gaurav's closed that lead a little bit. I think it's about 10 odd points out there, or 20, I'm not entirely sure. And of course, Mayank is also in the hunt, and so is Ashwin, Sundaresh, but anybody can catch up. So this is what it looks like currently. 135 for Ramesh Natarajan, 125 for Gaurav, 115 for Mayank. So this is really close. And we get into the home stretch of this quiz where we are going to deal with the death overs. So going on to the next one and getting started with it quickly. I will just quickly switch over to power mode on my computer so that we don't run out of power in between. Okay. Yes, death over. So get ready, channel your inner MS Dhoni and decide what you need to do. A lot of people have got power play cards left as well. It might be the time to really get into the power play with this one.
Okay.
Coming up, the first question. These are going to be slightly mixed bag questions, but these are also probably going to be relatively easy questions as compared to some of the ones that you've faced sort of in the middle. So everybody ready? Here is the first question of the Death Overs, question number 60. In the inaugural IPL, which was the third team other than Chennai and Rajasthan not to have an icon player? So all of these teams are assigned these icon players, right? So which was the third team which did not have an assigned icon players? Kshitij playing his power play card and getting it right, actually. Well done. Ashwin giving the answer, well done, getting it right. This actually should not be probably that difficult question. A lot of people getting it right, and I'm not surprised at all about that because, all right, 3, 2, 1, and we are closing answers. Now, Shiva Darshan's answer of RCB is the last one we'll be able to get. Shiva Darshan, actually, amazingly, RCB did have an icon player, and the icon player was Rahul Dravid, of course. Mohit saying Pujar, not correct, but yes, let's get on to the correct answers. Mayank getting it absolutely right. It is indeed the Deccan Chargers. I think somebody went for the power play as well, so I'll just make sure that I've got all the answers. Gaurav getting it right, the Deccan Chargers. So VVS Lakshman was supposed to be, I think somebody mentioned it in one of the answers. VVS was supposed to be the icon player, but then he withdrew at the last moment. You are right, and that's why he did not have it. Rishabh Kumar also saying BC, I will accept that, because obviously in 2008, nobody will confuse that with the Delhi Capitals. Gaurav, Rishabh, Mayank, everybody getting it right. Answers before that, Ramesh getting it right, Santosh getting it right. So Santosh back on the scoreboard after a while. Ramesh missing out on the last one, but getting on this one, well done. Sahil getting it right, Sahil Srinath. Ashwin Sundaresh is the one who was giving the info that VVS withdrew at the last moment. So Sahil Srinath, correct answer after quite a while, well done. And of course, Ashwin Sundaresh getting it right as well. Somebody played the power play on this one. That was Kshitij, and Kshitij, good power play card played because you got it right. You also said Deccan Chargers. All right, Kshitij was the first answer I got, incidentally, and we got up till Shiva Darshan there. So great. That was question number 16. Moving on then to question number 17 after Deccan Chargers on this one. Okay, here is question 17. The youngest foreign player to play in the IPL. This should be one of those easy questions, so get the answers in. Youngest foreign player, so just keep that in mind because otherwise it can get a little confusing naturally if you're thinking of any Indian names, not what we are looking for. Yes. So just got a couple of answers so far, incidentally. Okay. Answer coming in from Gaurav, and we are about to close the window. Jayant's answer will be the last one we can get. So I think Jayant, Mayank, Gaurav, and Kshitij. So Jayant, Mayank, Gaurav, and Kshitij all getting it right. Good answer. Any of you want to give the answer on the mic? Please go ahead.
Mujibur Rahman.
Mujibur Rahman, Mujib Zadran is the right answer. Gaurav getting that one right. And I think that could be a very decisive answer in this quiz because
it's actually easy to get confused with Rashid Khan, but
it is. Somebody said Rashid Khan as the answer. As well.
I think incidentally is the first player born in the 21st century. That's possibly one of the facts as well.
Yeah. So to have played in the IPL, right? Of course, there are other younger ones who have played, but all those are Indian players, including Prayas Ray Burman and.
And I think he's also the 21st century born to take first 5 wickets in ODI international.
Okay, so that's an additional bit of trivia if anybody can confirm that. So I have got Kshitij, I have got Jayant, I've got Gaurav, and I've got Mayank getting the right answers on that one in time. That would be Mujibur Rahman. You are absolutely right. Good answers there. 3 questions remaining. So I think I will just give you an update on the scores. And the update on the scores, Mayank is on 135 and Gaurav and Ramesh continue to be locked in this heat at 145 each. Ashwin Sundaresh with that great power play in between and a great stretch in the middle here. No dot balls in between for the last few questions, except for the last one at 120 points within striking distance also. So the last 3 questions are really high stakes out here. Let's move on with question number 18, I think. In the 12 seasons of the IPL so far, the orange cap has been won by a player from the winning team only once. Just give me the player. Doesn't need to be team not required, year not required, just player is good enough. Who was the player who was also part of the winning team? So usually if you end up being the highest scoring batsman, it's kind of bad luck. They never sort of end up winning the orange cap or the.
I've sent 2 answers. Can you consider the second one because I've added a power play to that?
Okay, fair enough. That is Rishikesh, right?
Yep.
Yeah, will do. So that's that. That will be Shivadarshan's answer will be the last one I can take. So I'll just go back to the beginning. A lot of right answers on this one. A lot of you getting it absolutely correct. Beginning with Gaurav absolutely leapt on that question. First answer coming in, and could be a key part of this quiz actually. Santosh also getting it right, of course. Rishikesh added the power play to that, but unfortunately, Rishikesh, it's a -10 for you, I'm afraid, my friend. Not quite correct. Sahil getting it right. So 10 points to Sahil. Srinath said Lasith Malinga. I think you have gotten confused with the color of the caps, Srinath. Rishabh Kumar with the full details on this one. Unfortunately, I can't give you extra points, Rishabh, but you are 100% right on that one. So Rishabh's correct. Kshitij, not quite correct. Ashwin Sundaresh, good guess, not correct. Mohit Shiv Kumar, not correct. Jayant, yes, getting it right. And then Mayank Agarwal going with David Warner. No, David Warner was not it actually. Sukalyan Sen getting it right. Anybody want to give the answer over the mic while I quickly complete the rest of the answers? Ramesh also getting it right. So our dead heat still remains. It's down to the last 2 questions, I think. Shivadarshan was the last answer that I could pick.
Robin Uthappa 2014, I think. KKR. Is that right?
Yes, Robin Uthappa 2014 KKR is the right answer. It is. Shivadarshan is the last answer that I can take, but quite a few of you getting it right here. Unfortunately, Rishikesh, you get a -10 on that one. Tough luck. But we still have a dead heat for the first place. But we have a new centurion in the picture. Sukalyan Sen has also completed 100 points, and Santosh also on 105. So the race for the hundreds is also getting pretty tight. 2 last questions. Both are sort of based on visuals, and just need your answers on those. Penultimate question of this quiz. Here it is. Okay. What's his contribution or connection to the IPL? I will read out the name of the gentleman for you. Chaudhary Raghuvinder Singh. If you can't read it on the slide. Chaudhary Raghuvinder Singh. How would you associate, or what is his connection or contribution to the IPL? It's a slightly roundabout contribution. It's not a direct contribution. It's not a cricketing contribution as such. So what is his contribution to the IPL? Chaudhary Raghuvinder Singh. So we are running out of time.
Do you also need an explanation for my answer, or
not really? Not really. If it's the right answer, the explanation is not needed, because obviously it'll be fairly straight. It'll be fairly clear, right? So we have closed the question. So this is Mayank. Yeah, Mayank was the first answer coming in, and it was absolutely correct. So no problems there. Yes. So Mayank, Sukalyan, Gaurav, everybody getting it right. So let me quickly go on and get these points on the board. So Gaurav getting it right, Sukalyan getting it right. Of course, Mayank getting it right too.
I've got it right.
Yeah, just coming down the list, Rishikesh. I'm down to Rishabh so far. Rishabh has also gotten it right. So a lot of you who sent in answers have gotten it right. Sahil, yes, Sahil, Ramesh Natarajan, both getting it right. And of course, that means Sahil and Ramesh Natarajan. Yes, I got both. Shivadarshan, you also got it right. Absolutely 100% correct. Anybody want to give the answer on the mic? Please go ahead.
He's the founder of DLF, the initial IPL title sponsors.
Yes, he's the founder of DLF, the first IPL sponsor. So anybody who said DLF, founded DLF, just DLF company, all these things are acceptable answers, no problem.
I had actually given the answer.
Who was that? Ashwin, is it?
Yes.
Ashwin, I've got your answer.
So he's actually founder of a company known as Delhi Land and Finance, which is commonly known as DLF today.
Yeah. So thank you, Jayant, for that bit of additional info. Yeah, Ashwin, yours was the last one that came in just before the window closed. So yes, I've taken your answer, don't worry. So well done on that one. We are down to the last question of this IPL quiz. It's been quite a marathon here. And as far as marathons go, it's still locked in a dead heat with Ramesh and Gaurav. The last question could be the decider. But I don't know, depending on whether if you get the answer or not, they've also run out of their power play card. So it could end up.
Is it possible for you to show the scores once before the last question?
Yes, it is absolutely possible. I'm going to do just that before I go to the next question, so that all of you guys know where you are placed. Few people have their power play card remaining. Nikhil, Srinath, Anant, Rajiv, anybody wants to use yours, please feel free to do so. But the race here is pretty tight. Like you said, Gaurav and Ramesh on a dead heat. Sahil on 135, Mayank on 145. So this is a tight race for third spot as well on there. Even Ashwin is also in the picture with the last answer on DLF. So that's a very tight sort of chasing pack. Everybody else perhaps a little too removed to catch up with the podium finish. But again, thank you so much everybody for turning up today and coming to this quiz and spending these 90 minutes, because like I always say, anybody who comes and spends time at an online quiz, there is an opportunity cost to their time. So we thank you that you gave the time to this. All right, last question. Time for the moment of truth. Simple connect question. So before it comes on screen, the connect that I need has to be a little specific. So there's a particular, let's say, couple of words that I'm looking for that are important to this connect. So if I have those, then I can give it to you. Person name will not be a good enough connect. So it has to be those words, so that, you know, particularly given how much is at stake on this question, let's be a little stringent about it. Here is the last question. It's a visual, so, you know, just simply connect. What is the connect out here?
Emma, help.
So look at all the three pictures closely. There is no video or anything there. There is no sound. What is the connect? And if you want to go for it, time to absolutely go for it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and that's that. Ramesh Natarajan also going for it. That was a good one. All right, unfortunately it's closed, and it really came down to the last ball, like a great IPL game always. Nikhil Ramesh saying Bombay Captains. No, not Bombay Captains. I doubt Vadivel were captain Bombay. Ramesh Natarajan going with Marco Stivo, not quite correct. I know why you went for it there, but that was not what we were looking for. Shivadarshan said, have birthday on the same day. No, actually they don't. I'm not really sure if they do. Kshitij saying the Nesamani joke or meme. No, not the Nesamani joke meme either. Although, yeah, I think Vadivel is in it. Winning this IPL quiz Q20 with a great answer on that one is Gaurav Sundaraman. R. Ashwin, Hello Dubai show is all we were looking for. Hello Dubaiah is the basic. Hello Dubaiah, all those would work. These are people who have been guests on his show. And of course, that famous Vadivelu scene where he says Hello Dubaiah. And he does say Marco Stivo and all that, Ramesh. You are absolutely right about that. But the answer that you are looking for was more specifically Ashwin and his show. So even
Tareque Gaurav was actually on this show a few weeks ago.
Okay. So we have celebrities in the quiz. Gaurav has an unfair advantage there. I'm sorry about that. We did not know that would be the case because we set the questions before registrations opened. But thanks for the nugget of info, Ramesh. So as the case happens to be, the only right answer we got on this one was actually from Gaurav Sundaraman. And I'm going to share the scorecard right now. Winning our quiz with a score that would make Chris Gale proud, 175 out of a possible 200, maybe 210 points if you use the power play card, is Gaurav Sundaraman. Well done, Gaurav. Brilliant performance. Of course, finishing second is Ramesh Natarajan. Sorry, Ramesh, I hope you get invited by Ashwin to the show very soon to make up for this. Finishing on third spot, holding very steady and with a fantastic performance, I thought, in terms of consistency, Mayank Agarwal. Well done, Mayank, just like the batsman. Brilliant job there. And of course, the answer here was Hello Dubai, Ashwin, like we said. Congratulations to all the winners, Ramesh, Gaurav, and Mayank, and thank you everybody else who joined us. I hope you enjoyed this evening, because from tomorrow onwards, of course, by around this time would be the innings break or maybe the second innings. Sukalyan saying great questions, loved it. Thank you, Sukalyan. So Nambirajan and me, that is Tareque, we kind of set the questions together. A lot of them is actually Nambirajan, so you should give him some of your congrats. So you can follow us either on Twitter or Instagram if you want to, or if you just want to reach out and say hello. Thank you, Mayank. Thanks, Ashwin. Thanks, Nikhil. Thank you, Ramesh. And Nambi has also a YouTube channel where we'll put up this. I think I did not get to record the entire show, but I've recorded quite a major part of it. So we'll put up the recording there as well. Once again, thanks everyone for joining us today, and signing off from this Q20 IPL quiz. Thank you, Sahil. Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you, Srinath. Thanks, everybody. Went on a little longer than I wanted to, but hopefully you guys were entertained and informed. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you. And Isala Cup Namde, hopefully.